ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೈಸೂರು ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿಲಿ MSc ಓದ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. MSc ಓದ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ನಾನು ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೈಸೂರು ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿ ಮಾನಸ ಗಂಗೋತ್ರಿ MSc ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್. So I would like to take this moment to thank the Vice Chancellor, University of Mysore, for calling upon this and for considering our putting our circumstances into his kind consideration. So the situation back in Afghanistan is very horrible. It is a catastrophe. So yeah, a lot has happened recently. Nine ratri nan Afghanistan ge call maridro idu family illa chanagide idu but tension ide, family ge tension ide, city ge illa jana tension ide. So idu world ge request ide, adu world attention beko Afghanistan violence. There is violence in Afghanistan, so we want the world's.
ನೀವು ಇಲ್ಲಿದ್ರೂ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮನಸ್ಸೊಳಗಡೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ನೆನಪಾಗ್ತಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಫಿಸಿಕಲಿ ಈಗ ನಾವು ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು
ಹೌದು,
ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತಾ?
ಫಿಸಿಕಲಿ ಯಾರೋ ಇದು no one is like harmed physically, but mentally everyone has been affected and everyone has been tensioned by this problem. So yeah, mentally, like of course, everyone, emotionally everyone has been affected, especially my siblings, my sisters and my mom. Yeah.
ನೀವು ಸಾಧ್ಯವಾದಷ್ಟು ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತಾಡೋಕೆ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡಿ. ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಏನು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ನೀವು ಫಿಸಿಕಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿದ್ದೀರಿ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಇಂಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ಎಜುಕೇಷನ್ ಹೌದು, ಆದರೆ ಈಗ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸಿಗೆ ಬಂದಿರುವಂತಹ ಅಲ್ಲಿನ ಕ್ರೈಸಿಸು, ಅಲ್ಲಿನ ಚಾಲೆಂಜಸ್ಸು, ಆ ಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ,
ನನ್ನ ಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ಇದೆ.
ಅಲ್ಲ, ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸಿಗೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿರೋ ಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ,
ಹೌದು,
ಅಲ್ಲಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ
ಅದು
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮನಸ್ಸೊಳಗಡೆ ಏನು ಓಡ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂತ.
To be honest, ನನ್ ತುಂಬ ಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ಇದೆ. It's been like 2 days I haven't had proper food. ಇದು ಎಲ್ಲ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಇದೆ, ನನ್ನ ಟೆನ್ಷನ್. ಅದು ಫೋಕಸ್ ಸರಿ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ, ಲೈಕ್ ಇವನ್ ಸರಿ ಮಾತಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ, ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ನನ್ನ ತುಂಬ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಸ್ ಇದೆ, ತುಂಬ ಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ಇದೆ, ಎಮೋಷ್ನಲ್. ಸೊ ಯಾ,
ಅಂದರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಈ ಕ್ಷಣಕ್ಕೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಕಷ್ಟದಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ನಾವಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಅನಿಸ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ? ಇಲ್ಲ,
ಹೋಗೋಣ. ನಮ್ಮ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇದು ಬರಬೇಡ, ಲೈಕ್ ಯು ಸ್ಟೇ ಇನ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಓನ್ಲಿ, ಸೊ ನೋ ನೀಡ್ ಟು ಕಮ್ ಹಿಯರ್, ಇದು ಸೆಕ್ಯೂರಿಟಿ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಫೋಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಟಡೀಸ್ ಫೋಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಸೊ ಅದು ನಮ್ಮ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅದು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರಯಾರಿಟಿ ಇದೆ. ಅದು ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಟಡೀಸ್ ತುಂಬ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಇದೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಸೊ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಟ್ರೈಂಗ್ ಟು ಫೋಕಸ್ ಆನ್ ಮೈ ಸ್ಟಡೀಸ್. ಈಗ ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಇಲ್ಲ ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ಈಗ. ಸೊ ಹೋಗಬೇಡ, ನಮ್ಮ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು ರಿಕ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟಿಗೆ ರಿಕ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ವೀಸಾ ತೆಗೋಬೇಕು ಮತ್ತು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸೆಟಲ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಅಫ್ಘಾನಿಸ್ತಾನ್ಗೆ ಬರಬೇಡ. ಸೊ ನಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಇಲ್ಲ ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. So I'm not planning to go now.
ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸಿಗೆ ಲೈಫ್ ಥ್ರೆಟ್ ಇದೆ, ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸಿಗೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಲೈಫ್ ಥ್ರೆಟ್ ಇದೆ. ಅವರು ಲೈಫ್ ಥ್ರೆಟ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ಕೊಂಡು ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಸೇಫ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಆ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಮೆಂಟಾಲಿಟಿ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನೀವೇನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಿ? ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಮೆಂಟಾಲಿಟಿ ಬಗ್ಗೆ?
ಸೊ ಏನೂ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ, ನನಗೆ ಏನೂ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ.
ಸೊ ನಿಮ್ಮ ವೀಸಾ ಈಗ ಮುಗಿತಾ ಇದೆ, ಕೆಲವೊಂದೆಲ್ಲ ಆಗಿರ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಸೊ ನೀವು ಯಾವ ಥರ ಅಪ್ರೋಚ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ?
Okay, institution head ಮತ್ತೆ institution head will talk to the home ministers. Howdo to Ministry of Foreign Affairs will grant us the visa. Bangalore ಒಂದು FRO ಆಫೀಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಅದು ಫಾರಿನ್ ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಆಫೀಸ್ ಇದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂಗಳೂರಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ we requested the Vice Chancellor will talk to them and they will give the visa. ಅವರು ವೀಸಾ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಹೌದು, ತುಂಬ ಜನ ಇದೆ ಬಂಗಳೂರಲ್ಲಿ, ತುಂಬ ಜನ ಇದೆ ಬಂಗಳೂರಲ್ಲಿ. ಅರೌಂಡ್ ಲೈಕ್ 500-600 ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಮತ್ತು ಇದು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ is one of the destinations for the international students, in particular the Afghan students. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಕಲ್ಚರ್ ಇದು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ, people they're good, like ಅದಕ್ಕೆ. Yeah, so there are a lot of other students in Mangalore as well. ಮಂಗಳೂರಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬ ಜನ ಇದೆ. ನಾನು ರೇಜಾ ಶರೀಫಿ. ನಾನು ಎಮ್ ಎಸ್ ಸಿ ಓದ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೈಸೂರು ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿಯಲ್ಲಿ.
So right now, what do you feel?
Actually, I don't have. Of course, I don't feel good because though I am here, but by heart I am in Afghanistan, back in my country, because of my family. All my countrymates are there. They are like every minute in danger. We don't know what will happen to them exactly. Like most importantly, worried about women and girls there, their safety, their rights, their freedom. We don't know what will happen to them, right? Maybe like we are afraid if they don't have the right to go to school again, or they don't have the right to go to works and to continue their studies there again. So this is like a very bad feeling that nowadays we are experiencing this.
Are you emotional?
What?
Are you emotional about the situation happening in
Of course, like it's not something normal. We are feeling bad about this, and it is so sad, and it like affects us emotionally. But I'm trying to be strong. I'm trying to control everything, to focus on my studies, and this is what we can do. And like we should not lose ourselves. We want to be. Let's be hopeful and hope for the best. That's what.
your family members?
Yeah. I'm in contact with my family members. They are safe still now, but of course you are worried about them.
What I said, no?
There is nothing special happened still now, because that is they just the Taliban took over the country, but they have not done anything wrong still now. But hopefully we are hopeful that the Taliban are changed and they will not harm like normal peoples anymore. They will give the freedom to people, but still now, like my family, they have not get into their normal lives. Like they cannot go to work unless they are in the home. So we are just waiting to see what will happen next.
Right
Across
now,
the world, women and girls' rights are highly concerned.
Of course.
They are
As I mentioned and before also, of course, women and girls are highly concerned, because in previous time also, before this also, Taliban were against women's freedom, against women's studying, against women's going out and working outside of the home. So now also, all the girls, all the women, they are so much afraid and scared that maybe they will lose the chance of studying, they will lose the chance of going outside, they will lose the chance.
Human, they are terrorists. What do you think on
Yeah. Actually, as you know, if the regime of a country is changing, so many difficulties come across. For example, for these 2-3 days, all the things are shut down. Banks are closed, supermarkets are closed, all the official and even the ruler of the Afghanistan, as you may be aware of that, escaped the country. There is no ruler right now. All the things are now totally closed, and people even cannot take their basic necessities like foods, everything, as the supermarket, all things are closed. They cannot go out, and from all part of the countries conflict is going on. Sometime it will be okay. If you see the airport, all the people are gathering there without passports, without even tickets, and you want to leave the country. But one thing I want from the world, they should not be silent about Afghanistan. At least they should provide the basic necessities for those countries. Those people, they are hungry for days, and they cannot get their basic needs.
Do you really feel threatened from the Taliban? How do you explain the Taliban's brutal nature?
Your question is like that, if you have food, you don't need water. It's not like that. If there is no ruler in the country, if there is no government, someone lead the people, control the people, how we cannot say we are not treating under the Taliban? It's fully treated. No officials going to offices. How the office provide work for the customers, for the peoples? If there is no ruler, if the passport is closed, if the embassy is closed, how we can get to visit, to get out of the country?
You are from which province?
I'm from capital of Afghanistan, but my family is for days they are in home and they even cannot go out.
How do you feel about their struggle?
Actually, I cannot express my feeling in this because even my brother was working in office, but suddenly in a day like 1 2 hours, someone tell you you should get out of the office. They will come and they will maybe kill you, and even they or not can go out to take the foods and basic needs.
What do you say about your brother or sister?
Their freedom.
I'm saying them to be strong. Maybe this situation will be changed soon, and I ask all the worlds as they can do for the country, please make it fast and reach those people they needs help and they support them in all over the countries and make fast the negotiation between the Taliban and the government to reach at least basic peace for the country.
Your words are pointing Ashraf Ghani escape. Do you
Yes.
really disagree?
No, I agree because as we saw on the social media, because we are not there, we are taking social media, famous TVs and famous newspapers, they announced that the ruler is escaped the country. As we are not there, but famous TVs and famous newspapers already announced that the president has left the country.
As a Afghani national, do you agree his ruler escaped without consulting his citizens?
How to say, maybe it's a big question, and as myself, if the ruler of the country leave the country, how we can say about that? Maybe it's a big thing for those people. Maybe so many people are agree with him and so many people are disagree. Everyone has their own followers, but I'm saying it's not good for a president of a country to leave the country without even saying for his people, I'm leaving the country, without knowing even his ministers, his officials, I'm leaving the country. But he left the country, and he left the country without the ruler, without the governor and everything. Now there is no one to rule the country.
What is your family last conversation with you and what they expressed?
I had last conversation last week, and they said we're trying to get at least passport to leave the country, because if we are here we cannot stay for a long time. Maybe we will know next 1 hour, 2 hours they will come and they will attack, because all that police station and all things are under their control, and all they have guns, and normal people or civilized people don't have anything to get against them and be with them. My name is Ihrar Ghiasi. Thank you.
We thank Mr. Honorable Vice Chancellor. They have showed like their full support for all Afghan students who are here, and they have assured us like we are like parents here, and there is nothing to worry. They will be here for our help for anything, be it like visa issues or anything else, especially the students who are about to get graduated. So it will be like great help for them. And I heartily thank to them, to Mr. Vice Chancellor, for showing support for all the Afghan students here, and we are so happy about it. Thank you so much.
Contact your family for that.
Yes, I contacted my family. They are at the capital and they are safe. They just show me from the window that there was just chaos at the airport yesterday, but now it's like settled at the moment. So we hope the situation gets better as soon as possible.
What are you telling the situation of Afghanistan?
Well, currently, as of my family said, the normal life is going on, but still there is some tension around the people, because they have got some past. They have the experience in the past, the horror. So still, we have hope the situation gets better in the just upcoming days, or maybe by today or tomorrow.
What the family members suggested to you?
Well, they suggested me to focus on my studies first, to focus on our exams. They said, don't worry about us, we are safe here. But still, I have that thinking, but I'll be just following my family's decisions.
Some of them are panicking their country.
Some of them are.
Some of them are panic.
Yeah, they are panicked because they have got some, like what happened in 1996. It was like so horrific for everybody. So some people have that moments in their mind. So that's why they're like so much worried. But as of we saw the videos. The Taliban are like assuring people that we are not harming anyone. So we will see for how long this will keep going on.
What's good name? What's good
My
name?
name is Zabihullah.
What you convey to your family members to this media?
Well, I convey them to be strong. We still have hope that the situation gets better. Try to be safe as much as you can.
What you say about University of Mysore or Indian Embassy coordinating with you?
Sorry?
What you convey about the University of Mysore coordination?
Yeah. Well, as Mr. Vice Chancellor said, that we are here for your help, so that's a big support for us. Thank you so much for them. We also have hopes from Embassy of India to assist, especially the final year students who are about to graduate